Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. My name is Liaquat Zaman. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. If you guys are first timers here, then please hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment as well. If you guys are the regulars, then welcome again. If you guys want to know more about my channel, please check out the videos, hit the subscribe and like button, share it with others. This series is dedicated to helping you guys out there who want to know more about Arabic poetry. Maybe you've studied some Arabic before, but you haven't really been exposed to Arabic poetry. This is probably one of the best places to start from, the Diwan of Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib. Now, if you guys want to know about the Diwan of Imam Shafi'i, then you can check out the whole series I have on Imam Shafi'i's poetry. This one is dedicated to Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu. He says, it's a short poem today. He says, الدهر يخنق أحيانا قلادته عليك فلا تضطرب فيه ولا تثب حتى يفرجها في حال مدتها فقد يزيد اختناقا كل مضطرب. He says, الدهر, life, dahr in Arabic is used for time as well, and it's also used for life. So he says, الدهر, life, يخنق, خنق يخنق, it means to strangle. Okay, خنق, to strangle, to choke, to suffocate. It suffocates. أحيانا, أحيانا is from the word حين, which means time, like sometimes, like we say أحيانا. So you might see this word being used by Arabs quite frequently. They might say أحيانا أفعل كذا. Sometimes I do this. قلادته is from the word قلد يقلد, which means, or قلد يقلد, which means the kind of thing that you wrap around the neck of an animal, a collar. Qalada is the collar, or even a chain, or even a pendant. It's called a qalada as well. So he says, dahr, he describes dahr as being like this vicious being that will strangle its chain around your neck. Yeah, so you imagine life being like this ruthless being who just, sometimes you get these situations where you're going through hardships, difficulties, one after the other, and you just think life is suffocating you. And if you've experienced that, it's something which, I've definitely experienced, and I'm sure some of you guys out there have experienced it as well. It kind of, life becomes suffocating for you. Not physically suffocating necessarily, but suffocating in the sense that it's difficult for a person to be able to do anything else. He says, الدهر يخنق أحيانا قلادته. Life, sometimes, it suffocates, it wraps its qalada of suffocation, its necklace of suffocation, عليك, around you. So you're going to experience this in life. فَلَا تَضْطَرِبْ فِيهِ وَلَا تَثِبْ اضطرب يضطرب, it means to like shake or to violently, try to get out of a, like someone's holding you, trying to get out of it. You say يضطرب. And this word comes from the word ضرب, which means to strike. So the word تضطرب actually means also like a fish when it's taken out of the water and it begins to flap and turn, trying to survive. So this is also a word that's used for someone who's unsettled, uncomfortable, moving around, trying to, get out of a very difficult situation. لا تضطرب, he's saying, do not try and, escape out of this. Do not try to force yourself out of this. فيه ولا تثب. وثب يثب, it means to jump out. Right, so to وثب وثوب, وثيب, to actually jump, to escape. So whenever life comes to you and tries to strangle you with its necklace of difficulties, then just relax, calm, right? Don't fight it. لا تضطرب فيه ولا تثب. Don't try to escape. حتى يفرجها في حال مدتها. حتى يفرج تفريج. It means to open up, right? This word has come many times before. And the word faraj, it means an ease, an opening. The word farj with a sukun, farj, means private parts. All right, so faraja yafruju means to open up. Farij al-ham, like some people have, you probably heard this dua as well. It's been reported in narrations as well. Ya farij al-ham, kashif al-gham. Farij, the one who removes the difficulties. And the furja, it means like an opening, a crevice, an opening. Farraja yufarriju tafrij. Man فرج الله عنه يوم القيامة. In a hadith is mentioned as well. That person who helps a person in this dunya, Allah will farraja. من نفس عن مؤمن كربة. So فرج يفرج تفريج, it actually means to opening up. In fact, in the Arabic language, words that have the word fara at the beginning, fara, it's interesting. sort of like a pattern you'll find where the letters fa and ra, they actually have the meaning of two things splitting or more. All right, so faraqa also is the word as well. So yufarrijuha fi hali muddatiha. Hal means state. Mudda, it means period of time. So ha muddatiha, in its period of time. Yeah, so hatta yufarrijaha, and this qalada is talking about in its time. So the qalada of difficulties that are being wrapped around your neck. Yeah, he's saying basically don't fight it, just relax, just calm. Its time will come, its appointed time. It's hali muddatiha. These difficulties only come for a certain amount of time. Sometimes they come for a day, sometimes for longer, right? A year, maybe a month, but it will disappear. And just like in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Inna ma'al usri yusran. Inna ma'al usri yusran. Indeed, with difficulty there's ease. Indeed, with difficulty there's ease. So he says, Hatta yufarrijaha, until life itself, the factors and the situations that you go in life, they remove, they uplift the difficulties fi hali muddatiha, in its state of time, meaning in its time period. فقد يزيد اختناقا. زاد يزيد, to increase. اختناق is also from the word خنقة, which means like to become choked. So يزيد will increase اختناقا, in suffocation. كل مضطرب, every single person. مضطرب is a person who is trying to struggle and fight. Every person who is trying to struggle and fight will possibly cause themselves to suffocate more, right? So the best solution when you're going through a difficulty is just let the difficulty pass. You know, sometimes a person passes away in your close relatives, your beloved, your friends, family, and there's no other way to get closure or to allow the situations to disappear except with the passing of time. And this is why there's also a famous saying in English where we say that, you know, time is the best healer as well. So he's just saying basically this is something which is part of life. The best thing to do is relax. Do not try to fight it too much. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a worse position. And I think this is possibly one of the best advices that you can ever give to anyone who's going through a hardship at any time, which is there is no solution in most cases. The solution is simply just to allow the situation to pass. Once it passes, it's like a dark cloud. When a dark cloud is over you, it's there. It won't go away until it goes on its own. Once it's gone, that's it. It's over. Okay, so let's look at some of the expressions that have been used here. يخنق قلادته. And this is a nice personification that he's used over here, describing life as being like this powerful individual who is tying its rope around the neck. Now, obviously, life is not that. That is not life. Allah has not created life as a being who is doing that. Allah is in control of everything. He is the one that gives, and He is the one that takes, and He is the one that brings ease, etc. But this personification is something that you find in poetry a lot. People use this a lot, and this has nothing to do with, like, you know, someone might say, oh, this is shirk. You know, someone is attributing a power to other than Allah. This is simply just metaphorical, right? And we use these kind of things a lot. We say, today was a really difficult day. You know, these past few months have been really hard upon me. The food didn't agree with me. Yeah, the food gave me a lot of strength. So we don't believe that the food has a power besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Of course not. Allah is the one who's in control of everything. Allah is the one that does everything. But sometimes in poetry and sometimes in a very expressive language, sometimes we might attribute certain things to something else, like to the weather or to time or even to the days, or whatever it may be. So I think that's a very nice expression. الدهر يخنق قلادته. It ties his qalada alayka. Also, the second one I think would possibly be حتى يفرجها. فرج يفرج. It's a nice word to bring ease, right? So it brings like wus'a. It brings spaciousness to a person. And finally, يزيد كل مضطرب اختناقا. يزيد اختناقا. So every مضطرب will increase in اختناق. اختناق here would be tamyiz. So, you know, you might want to use this in your Arabic, day-to-day Arabic. You might say يزيد كل مريض مرضا. Yeah. يزيد كل مريض مرضا. Yeah. So every ill person might increase their illness because of not listening to the doctor's advice. Okay, طيب. يقول الإمام علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه: الدهر يخنق أحيانا قلادته. يعني الزمان، الحياة، ما تشعر به من الأحوال في حياتك من الهموم والأحزان والمصائب، يعني يجسدها كأنها رجل يخنق قلادته، يعني يخنق الحبل الذي يوضع حول العنق، يخنق أحيانا قلادته عليك. يعني أحيانا عندما تمر بأحوال سيئة جدا فكأنك في أيدي رجل يعني يخنق، يعني يضع أيديه على عنقك أو حبله على عنقك ويربطها حتى تخنق ويعني ينتهي نفسك. فيقول علي بن طالب يقول: لا تضطرب فيه، يعني أنت لا تتحرك، يعني تسكن نفسك ولا تثب، يعني لا تثب يعني لا تقفز من هذا الحال حتى يفرجها، حتى يأتي الزمان عندما ينتهي هذه المصائب. يعني كأن الزمان نفسه يفرجها، يعني يأتي بها ويفرجها في حال مدتها، يعني في زمان انقضاء المدة. لكل مصيبة عندما نصاب بهذه بالأمور في حياتنا، يعني لكل مصيبة مدة. مثلا إذا كنت أصبت بزكام، بمرض أو بألم أو بموت أحد من أقربائك أو أحبابك، فلكل شيء مدة، وهذه المدة عندما تنتهي فخلاص، يعني كأنه لم يحصل. فانظر إلى الماضي عندما كنت في مشاكل أو في المصائب، يعني الآن أين هذه المشاكل؟ أين هذه المصائب؟ فقد فرجها الله سبحانه وتعالى عنك في حال مدتها، حتى يفرجها، حتى يزيلها الدهر في حال مدتها، يعني في زمانها، في وقتها المحددة. فقد يزيد اختناقا كل مضطرب، يعني كل شخص يتحرك كثير جدا في هذه الأحوال ويعني يضحي عواطفه السلبية، فقد يزيد هذا نفسه، يعني يضيق عليه نفسه ويجعل المصيبة أكثر أو أكبر مما كان من قبل. نعم، يعني يكون انظر إلى هذه النصائح التي جاء بها سيدنا علي بن أبي طالب رضي الله عنه. هذه المصائب هي يعني ينبغي أن يكتب بالذهب، لأن هذه يعني الأبيات ينبغي يكتب بالذهب، لأن هذه الأبيات فيها حكم كثيرة جدا لنا، يعني سواء كنا في زمن يعني 2022 أو في زمن الماضي. يعني الإنسان مهما يوضع في تاريخ أو في الأرض، يعني هو إنسان، ومصائبه يعني مصائب كل إنسان. فهذه النصيحة يعني جميلة جدا، أنا حقيقة أنا تأثرت بها وأحببتها كثيرا جدا، وإذا كنت أنت أحببتها أيضا اجعل اكتبها في تعليقات تحت. شكرا، جزاكم الله خير. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Although it's short, I think it's very, very sweet and nice, where he mentions beautiful lessons for us to be able to benefit immensely from. And that's it, guys. So jazakum Allah khair. Thank you very much to everyone who supports my channel, especially the patrons on a monthly basis. If any of you guys want to become a monthly supporter of my channel through Patreon or even through PayPal or anything else, please check out the description below, or you can drop me an email. Jazakum Allah khair, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.